What's going on, guys? Mike O back. Today, I am doing my 2017 Phillies Festival recap. The ALS event is fantastic. They do it every year. A perfect opportunity for fans and collectors to meet their favorite players, get autographs, have a good time, and raise money for a good cause. So I had a great time at the ALS Festival this year. Did really well, really happy with my pickups, my additions to the collection. I went to the event with my dad and my friend Katie. They helped me out a lot. It's a quick event. It's less than 2 hours with the players signing. So to go upstairs and downstairs and get as many autos as possible takes a lot of time. So having a little help is always appreciated. And picked up a lot of great stuff and met up with WeskerGriff for a few minutes, so that was fun, and I'll have some other shout-outs along the way as well. So first off, I'm going to show you some of the autographed baseballs I got in grab bags. My dad actually bought a couple grab bags. I didn't buy any myself this year. This one, he got an Aaron Altair baseball signed in black, and these are authenticated. They are the official Major League Baseballs, so that was really nice. There's a lot of relief pitchers and coaches and stuff like that, and you can get autographed hats and bobbleheads, all sorts of things, but did really well with Altair. He's killing it right now. He's just on an unbelievable hot streak. The other one he got was actually in blue ink, and it's Freddie Galvis shortstop, so that's another really good one. Like I said, if you get one of the starting 8, you're doing pretty well. And again, it's $20 for a grab bag, and if you get a Rawlings official Major League ball, authenticate it with the signature, it's well worth the $20. You get some other stuff too. I think got like some giveaways like socks and Franco bobblehead that came with the baseball. So I got a couple baseballs signed. So we're going back to Aaron Altair. My dad actually got 2 done. First one, Altair signed on the side panel in blue. Still, it's nice. He's pretty much played his way into being a starting outfielder, most likely for the remainder of the year if he keeps hitting. And then he also got one on the sweet spot. So that turned out pretty well. Altair's a good signer. I've gotten him TTM on cards, so I thought it was nice to get a ball signed by him. Just didn't expect to get one in the grab bag as well. WeskerGriff was kind enough to get this for my dad, Jared Eichhoff on a baseball. My dad had an extra baseball. Ed had mentioned that he didn't have anything for Eichhoff to sign. He got him last year. Wanted to know if we wanted anything done. My dad said, "Oh, you can get him on a baseball if you don't mind." So Ed did that. Really appreciate that, Ed, as always. And I have another hookup from Ed that I have to show off. So, guys, make sure you check out WeskerGriff's channel. Check out his recap of this event. I know he posted one yesterday when I wanted to. As you can hear, I'm kind of under the weather, so I didn't get something up last night, so I'm doing it now. The shout-outs will continue now as we go over to Jason Torres, who hooked me up with a couple of awesome baseballs. I had talked to him about this, told him I couldn't find a World Baseball Classic baseballs around me, and they were a little pricey online. He's close to a Rawlings outlet, so he hooked me up with a few, and this is the 2017 World Baseball Classic. Got it signed by Pat Neshek, inscribed champs. Thought it was cool. I drew a ticket for Neshek, so I figured, I'll get it done. Obviously, Pat is the best TTM signer out there. I have tons of his autos, but I thought this ball would be really cool, and I'd rather get a ball signed in person than through the mail. Also took a moment to thank Pat for all he does to help his fellow autograph collectors. It's definitely appreciated by many. So that is a cool addition to the collection. And then Jason, if you guys follow his channel at all, you might know he is a huge collector of the Gold Glove Award baseballs, which are really cool. And I thought Larry Boa would be sweet to get on that. So there we go. Gold Glove Award, Larry Boa. Very cool addition to the collection there. Boa's one of those guys who's been around forever as a player, coach, manager. I've gotten his auto on cards many times at these events, gotten him TTM. So I thought it was appropriate to get him on such a cool item like this. So thank you, Jason. Appreciate the help with that. Now let's get to the customs. This first one's actually something Ed got me. Michael Saunders did a signing at a Modell's a few weeks back. Actually, it was during the draft, and it got no attention. No one even showed up to the event for the most part. So Ed was able to get one for himself and had the opportunity to get an extra, so he got this for me. I appreciate it. It's a 5x7 photo with the 2017 Topps design. It's very cool. Really appreciate this, Ed. Very nice for the collection, so thank you very much. Now on to the customs that I got done at this event. Let's go through them. We've got Ramos from the bullpen on a custom 5x7. This one's in gold. And then he also signed one in blue. I actually like the blue a little better. Definitely stands out a little more, pops. Obviously, I'm a big fan of blue. I usually like getting the matte prints. These are glossies, and they're kind of curling a bit. I'll toss them in 5x7 top loaders, and they'll be perfectly straight. But I kind of drug my ass a little bit with getting these made, so I didn't have time to order away from them the way I would have liked. But Ramos, he's got some ability to maybe develop into a late inning reliever. We'll see. Got two from Julio Rodriguez. And this one is signed in black. He kind of signs his things sideways like that. And, you know, he does an okay job. He's a guy who he's shown flashes of being able to be a good lefty specialist. But he's been pretty inconsistent this year. Signed this one in gold. Just looks a little better in person than it is on camera. It's not really focusing too well right now, but they're nice. You know, these are guys that don't have cards yet, so that's why I made up the customs. Daniel Nava, I did get him signed on a card, but I also wanted to get a 5x7 in the Phillies uniform. Really like these 5x7 classic collections, and you know, I feel pretty good getting these signed in person. Obviously, you guys recognize this design if you follow my channel. I've done several custom cards like this. It's a design that I really, really like the way it came out, so I decided to get some printed up here. And Tommy Joseph was with Daniel Nava, and he just kept looking over. He's like, man, that is sharp. That is awesome. And I kind of felt bad. I was like, man, maybe I should have made one up for Tommy Joseph. So I'm thinking of making one up maybe and sending a little stack his way. I've gotten him TTM in the past. I don't know if he'll continue to sign, but might as well give it a try, right? Nick Pivetta, he's a starting pitcher. He was acquired in the Jonathan Papelbon trade a few years ago. So he signed one of these in blue Sharpie, which turned out really well. And he also signed one in a blue paint pen, which also turned out pretty well. Again, these customs are definitely made for signatures. The bright background, the bright, colors and stuff, it really lends itself to autographs. So that's why I kind of went this way. The final custom I got signed was from Mark Leiter Jr. His father, Mark Leiter Sr., pitched for the Phillies for several seasons. He actually closed for part of a season. And his uncle is pretty well known throughout baseball, Mr. Al Leiter, who does a lot of TV work and was a hell of a pitcher back in the day. But this turned out awesome. The signature looks great. This is probably my favorite one of how they turned out. So that's very cool. So the customs, always like getting some customs signed. I don't do too many of the customs via TTM anymore, but I always try and get some signed at this event. So my biggest purpose for going there, besides getting all that stuff signed, was to get some cards done. I'm definitely more of a card collector now with the autographs. I like some baseballs, I like some bats, I like some bigger items, but I like to stick to cards as much as possible. They take up less space, you can always identify them, and I love the way they look. So the first one here, Ty Kelly. He's a utility infielder. He actually just got called back up a few days before the event. And he started this season with the Mets, played a little bit there last year. He has nothing out there. You can't even really find photos of him online. So just got him to sign a Philadelphia signature collection. But turned out pretty well, so it's definitely cool for the collection. He's got a few at-bats with the Phillies, so I like collecting guys who play for the Phils. Next up, a 1989 Topps Bob McClure. I've gotten McClure in the past on some of his Brewers cards, and that's more where he's known for. But I'm a big 89 Topps fan, so I thought this would be pretty cool. Got it signed in blue. Most are signed in blue. I actually have a few that ended up getting signed in black, but, No big deal. Got 2 from Joaquin Benoit. Of course, getting a Ginter sign. That was a must. Really happy to get that done. Looks pretty good there in blue from his time with the Padres. And also got a old Topps Heritage card, and he was laughing at this. He kept looking at it. He looked at it for like 2 minutes before he signed it, and he was actually showing Pat Neshek, who was with him, and he's like, "Man, this is old." I was like, "What's it, like 10 years old?" And he's like, "No, more like 15." I was like, I just start laughing, but it's cool. So he found that pretty neat. Joaquin Benoit. Shout out coming up in a moment, but first I want to show off this Pete Mackanin Expos card. Really cool, signed in blue. Expos cards always look nice signed in blue, just matching that uniform. Really cool there. Mackanin is the Phillies manager, and this is where I want to give my shout out to Super 25 Sports Cards. Hooked me up with this awesome Pete Mackanin card, and I didn't even know he did at first. So he sent me, you might remember, a care package a few weeks ago, and there was a box of Phillies commons in there. And I was sitting there the other day, I actually discovered that Pete Mackanin did have a Phillies card in 79 Topps, just certain versions though. And I remembered this design in that box, so I went there the night before the event, and I was looking through it, and I found this, and this is awesome to have signed. Getting Pete Mackanin on a Phillies card signed. He doesn't have anything released as the manager of the Phils, and that may eventually change, though Topps hasn't really done any manager cards the last couple years, it doesn't seem. But this is awesome. It doesn't have much monetary value or anything, but this is cool for the collection. So, Bob, want to give you a special shout out. You guys should check out Bob's channel and join his contest. I know he's doing a contest that's still ongoing. It's a really cool one, so check it out. Juan Samuel, he's been around for a while. Added this one to the collection. The Donruss Diamond Kings came out pretty well. Always liked the Diamond Kings cards, so I've gotten a lot of Juan Samuel stuff signed over the years, so I thought this was a cool one, and I'm happy with it. All right, couple signed in black here. Freddie Galvis signed this 2017 Topps Heritage in black. Still looks good. Came out well, but I'm a sucker for the blue autos. Galvis is he's a hell of a defensive shortstop, and he swings the bat better than I ever expected. Signed a 2017 Topps as well, so happy to add that to the collection. Love getting it. Each year I like getting as many Phillies signed on Topps cards as possible, and then I of course love the Ginters and the Heritage, but I just like getting cards signed, as evidenced by this entire channel. Andres Blanco got a 2015 Topps card signed in blue, so that is nice there. Also got a 2017 Topps signed by Blanco, signed it beautifully in blue. This is from the Topps retail team set. That always comes out a little bit before Series 2, and you get some bonus players, a lot of guys that will be in Series 2, so it's something that I always pick up before the event every year, so that looks really cool. Got a couple from Jeremy Hellickson, his 2016 Topps card. Got him last year on actually one of the retail cards, and they made this version. This is a little different than the retail one that I got last year, so it's cool. Nice little variation. Always like getting as many signed as possible. Got him on a 2017 Topps as well. So you get tickets for the different autograph booths, and I had a couple packages worth of tickets, and then they accepted cash donations during the event as well, especially this year because it was a lighter crowd than most years. So that's how I was able to run around and kind of get extra guys. Got a Daniel Nava on the Ginter. This looks awesome. Beautiful looking card. Looks great in blue. Really happy to add this to the PC. Tommy Joseph, got him on, I think 3 here. Went up there with my friend who helped out, so I got 2, she got 1. Got this nice 2017 Topps in blue. Very happy to add that. This one came out great. This is from the 2017 Topps Now spring training team sets that they put out. They're very cool. They only made 78 of these sets, so not many got ordered, and this definitely looks really cool, especially now that it is focused, but just came out really, really nice. Nice and bold there. And the final Tommy Joseph is on the Topps Heritage card, so that one's pretty cool as well. Heritage is outstanding this year. Just so happy polar opposite of last year. I hated last year's product. I thought the picture selection was terrible. I thought the coloration was terrible. The facsimile signatures. But this year's is a whole nother story. Got 2 from Vince Velasquez. First one on this 2016 Topps Update card. First really official release in a Phillies uniform, so happy for that. Got him at a signing last year on a Topps Now card they made of him. And then got him TTM last spring on a 2015 Astros card. Here's the 2017 I got, so that's cool. That is also from the retail set. He was not in Series 1. So that turned out well. Guy has unlimited potential. Just hopefully he can kind of stay healthy and, find a way to be... he throws too many pitches early. He really needs to find a way to get out of innings quicker. Got 2 from Andrew Knapp, backup catcher, young guy, rookie. Signed this 2016, I believe, Topps Heritage Minors card. Yep, 2016. Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs. Signed it in blue. Very nice. And he also signed a 2014 Bowman Chrome Blue Wave in blue. So that is very nice. I picked this off of COMC at one point. Just thought it'd be cool for an auto. I already had his Bowman card from, I think it was last year or the year before. I had one of them signed already, so I thought that would be a cool addition. I was shocked to walk by Jared Eichhoff. I was on my way to another station, and I saw that his station with Blanco had no one there, so I just kind of stopped by and gave a donation. Got a Gypsy Queen rookie card signed in blue. Turned out really well. And I also got him on a 2017 Topps. So that is very nice for the collection. Eichhoff is a guy who I still think can be really good. He has struggled quite a bit this year, especially lately, his last 2 starts, but he still has a lot of ability. And I got to say, most of these guys, almost all of these guys, were really nice this year. Just they would talk to you. They would, really gracious. I mean, great fan interaction. Got 2 from Cameron Rupp. This is awesome. The 2017 Gypsy Queen turned out great. Rupp's got a really nice signature. Signs it really nicely, so happy to add that. And he also signed his 2017 Topps card. So I have most of the team on 2017 Topps cards. I missed out on a few at this event, like Herrera and Cesar Hernandez, so they're going to be tough to get, but it's pretty cool if you can put together a team set of signed Topps cards. Howie Kendrick, got 2 from Kendrick. My friend Katie got this one, and he wasn't especially friendly to her. She wasn't too happy, but he signed this Allen and Ginter in blue, and then I went up and got this Topps card signed in blue. I figure he's not going to get many Phillies cards. He was in Heritage this year, but the base Topps, he was in Series 1 in a Dodgers uni, so that usually means they won't make him till Topps Update. And I don't know that he's going to finish the year with the Phils, so figured I'd get him while I had a shot. Got 2 from Hector Neris. He's one of the guys that kind of, he wasn't nasty or anything like that, but he just wasn't paying attention. He was kind of busy texting away rather than interacting with fans. But I got to say, there was no one there with him and Juan Samuel. I kind of walked up and I had to wait for like one person. So got this 2016 Topps Update card signed in blue. So that's really nice. Very cool for a signature. And then I got him on the 2017 Topps as well. Signed it in blue. Zach Eflin, who's pitched really, really well, got 3 from him. So someone went up once, and then I went up because he signed it in black, which looks pretty good. It definitely looks good. It works well, but I wanted to get him in blue, so I had 1 card left. Ed actually got one of these cards from me, and he got it signed. He showed it off in his video. Eflin, he was good last year when they brought him up, and he's been really good this year, so it's going to be interesting to see if he can keep that up. But here's the other one when he threw a complete game shutout. And then I went up and got him in blue. So that's pretty nice. Michael Saunders, got a couple from him. Got a 2017 Topps card in the Blue Jays uniform. His signature certainly isn't the best, but still happy to have it. Got him on his first Phillies card. He was in the Topps Now set, the spring training set. So pretty cool one there. Down to the last couple, guys. Thank you for joining me. I know this was a longer video, but a lot of stuff to show off. So at the last minute, I ran upstairs and was able to get Maikel Franco with a cash donation. Got him on this 2015 Topps Allen Ginter. It's a nice rookie card. Really happy to finally add that to the collection. Been trying to get this for the last couple years. And I also got him on a 2016 Topps Allen Ginter. And you guys know I love my Ginters. Definitely thrilled to add a few more to the collection. So overall, it was a good time. Had a blast down there meeting some of the players, running around getting some autos, adding a lot of cool stuff to the collection, meeting up with WeskerGriff, hanging out with some family and friends, and raising money for a good cause. So it was a lot of fun. Did really well. Got a nice stack of cards. Now I got to put these all in holders, see if there's any that I want to get slabbed. I guess I could consider the Francos. He's got to start hitting a little more, but got to put all this stuff away. It's a lot of great stuff, and I would love for you guys to comment below. Let me know what you think, how I did. How do you like the customs? What cards are your favorites? What do you think about the baseballs? Let me know in the comments. Hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Have a great one.